So hello everyone. So if you have noticed, FNAF Security Breach had a very rough start. Many glitches, bugs, crashes, and is the worst rated FNAF game on Steam. But besides the bugs, there are a number of things that actually affect the rating of this game. And these things are cut content, unused content that was teased, or just unused in the game files. And today, we are going to take a look at every single, or not every single, but some things that I find very interesting that were shown in the 3 trailers that we got for FNAF Security Breach that haven't made it into the final game. So sit back, sit tight, and let's go. So the first thing that was shown in the first trailer that we see, or better said here, is Venice's old voice.
Gregory, your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again. It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together? It won't happen again. It was just a glitch.
So this was actually another voice actor that made the first voice for Vanny. And honestly, I like this voice actor better than the one we actually got, because the one we actually got has actually voiced Roxanne and even Gregory. So yeah, and she's talking about Gregory's friends. So maybe before this game was actually in production, maybe we would be able to see Gregory's friends, or maybe see their dead bodies, or something like that, you know. And I don't know if you haven't noticed, but some past FNAF voice actors that made voices for like Baby or Funtime Freddy or Ballora have returned to this game. I mean, there are new voice actors, yeah, 2 of them. And I don't know why this voice actor for Vanny wasn't used, because in the game, if you know, Vanny doesn't really have that much voice lines, so it is really weird. I have a theory as to why this wasn't used, and I think that it is because they had made many voice lines with this voice actor, but eventually they scrapped these voice lines because they probably changed the story of the game, kinda, and then they were like, they didn't actually have this voice actor on their hand, or that they didn't have it, so they asked the one that voices Gregory, and they asked her, okay, can you please do these lines? We actually kinda scrap the part where the voice lines of the old voice actor are, and she was like, alright. So that's just my theory, alright? I don't know, maybe it is something different, I don't know. Then another thing scrapped is old Vanny's jump scare. And I'm not trying to be rude, but I like this jump scare a lot. I mean, it has a human scream, not a robot scream that actually Vanny has, or even Vanessa has a robot scream. Yeah, it's weird. And I honestly like this jump scare more. I don't really like the one that they actually used in the game. And honestly, I don't really like this one that much also. But I still prefer the one that they shown in the first trailer, so yeah. And basically all of the lines, voice lines that were shown in this trailer weren't used, even Glamrock Freddy ones. And even Gregory sobbing weren't used. So yeah, I think that we should move on. Yeah, the whole main hub area, the main entrance was updated, and I think it looks better now. So yeah, even I think the first location that they shown in the first trailer, this location I think wasn't used. I think that they updated it kinda. And yeah, so let's now go to the first trailer from Nvidia, and the first and only trailer from Nvidia that was basically like the first one, but they had shown us some new rooms. So let's go. So again, Vanny's old voice lines, Vanny's old voices present in this trailer. Take a listen, I guess.
Gregory, it's getting late. Let's get you home and put you to bed.
I see you.
Oh my god, that final laugh at the end. I just wish we had seen this kind of Vanny, because I think that this voice sounds more like a psychopath. It just sounds more like like a murderer, you know. It sounds like someone with like mental problems. It just sounds like someone is insane. I just like this voice so much more, and yeah, I wish we had seen more of Vanny, because this Vanny is genuinely creepy. So yeah. So then there are these bots with the sombrero heads, or these Mexican heads, I don't know how to call them. And these heads, they weren't actually in the game. These bots with those heads weren't actually in the game. Then these bots at the counter in this ice cream shop or something, they've changed to baby bots. I mean, they look like baby, but they have changed from regular bots to baby bots. So then there's this voice, I see you. And this sounds like the voice actor that voices Ballora. And if you didn't know, she was actually originally supposed to... I don't know if she actually voices Roxanne Wolf, because she's in the credits, she's listed as a additional voice actor. So I don't know if she voices somebody, because this sounds like the voice actor that voices Ballora. But yeah, all of these lines were scrapped, didn't used. Makes me sad. Yeah, and the locations, I think this one was scrapped, this sewers one, and then this one was actually flooded. Down there it was actually flooded with water. Let's move on to the first gameplay trailer that was shown, and I think this was the one before the story got a complete overhaul and we got the one that we got instead of it. It was, I think, that they started working on the story that we got now after the first gameplay trailer. So basically they had the story and they changed it after the first gameplay trailer. That's why the game got delayed, in my opinion. So yeah, let's go on to that trailer. So first, William Afton's voice.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
This was actually supposed to be William Afton's voice, I guess, I think. And I think this was supposed to be Glitchtrap's voice, not William Afton's, because... yeah, it is kind of confusing, but William and Glitchtrap are the same. But at the same time, I think that this was supposed to be the voice of the anomaly, and not the voice of actual William Afton, because William Afton is actually voiced by PJ Haywood. And I think that this was supposed to be the voice of Glitchtrap, the anomaly, not William Afton in real world. You know what I mean? I think that this was supposed to be the voice of him from the VR game, you know? So, yeah. And even this mask that is from FNAF VR wasn't in Security Breach. Then the next scene is another one that wasn't used. Vanny jumping in some kind of red hallway. And another shot that wasn't used. This is of Vanessa looking at us. She's looking through us, through the glass, while we go down the elevator. And I think that this was supposed to be the final cutscene until we meet Afton. Like Vanessa is looking at us while we go down through the elevator to meet Afton. In my opinion, I think that this was supposed to be it. But yeah, it is a shame that this elevator wasn't used, because I would really be interested in where this actually leads to. Then there is this cutscene of all animatronics like waking up with red eyes. And honestly, red eyes, huh? Well, I don't think that the animatronics actually have red eyes, and except for Moon or Vanny. When they were possessed by Vanny, or maybe it's the glitch of Vanny, I don't know, but maybe they were actually supposed to have red eyes, so it was symbolized that they actually are possessed by Vanny. And I think that this cutscene of them all showing up, like their heads like moving up through this elevator, was supposed to be the first cutscene in the game before they changed it to this more fun and the first intro cutscene that we got into the game. I think that this was supposed to be the original one. Then we have Gregory looking at some monitors. Now this monitor location isn't actually in the game. So I wonder if this was actually just made for the trailer, or if this was another scrapped cutscene from the game, because most of these could actually be only for the trailers, maybe. But judging by the things that we actually saw in the gameplay trailer, that was the second gameplay trailer that basically features all of the things that actually were in the game, I think that all of these things that were shown in this trailer, except for the mask at the beginning, were actually supposed to be in the game. I think that. Then there's this voice.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, Then you will, both of you, burn!
Now, if you guys don't know, okay, this is the same voice actor that was supposed to voice William Afton in this game. He actually said it on the Twitter that, "Are you ready for FNAF Security Breach?" or something like that, and he said the voice of William Afton, and he said the voice of this character. And I think that this character was supposed to be, everybody thought that it was supposed to be Monty, but right now everybody's thinking that it was William, even because it was voiced by the same actor. But I honestly still think that it was supposed to be for Monty. I think that this guy was supposed to voice Monty, but, or maybe this was actually, I have seen some theories surrounding this, and some theorists said that this could be William Afton talking through Monty at us, Vanessa and Gregory. So who knows who this voice actually belongs to, because on one of the pages that Scott hires voice actors, there was a voice actor that was like, or character that was like has a nickname. I think there was some angry boss or something like that, and I think that this perfectly fits the voice line and the character. So who knows, maybe another scrap character. And I'm so sad for this guy. He voiced William Afton, and even this guy, this grumpy boss or something, and none of his lines made it into the final game. I'm sorry for him, really. And I think that he actually made a pretty good job with these, so kind of shame. And then at the end of the trailer, there's this hand of William Afton. Yeah, this was actually supposed to be Burn Trap. I think that, honestly, I think the ending of this game didn't change that much, but I think the general story was changed drastically. I mean, Vanny and Vanessa was changed drastically. And this hand at the end of the trailer was just changed from probably going off of ground and standing up to opening the door from the chamber, the charging station, and doing that. I think that this was supposed to be the same concept, but it was just a changed cutscene. I think that. And I think the most important thing that was changed was that Vanessa's personality in this game. In the game that we got, Vanessa is like this grumpy, like she catches us, she's after us, and she jump scares us with normal animatronic sound. Yeah, whatever. And in the trailer, she's like helping us. She's like, "Gregory, we can get you out of here, you and me together, and we can get you out by morning, and they won't stop hunting you." And I honestly don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, I think that they changed it. As I said, they changed probably the most of the story. They probably changed it. And I think that in the original story, Vanessa was supposed to be the one that was helping us, and then she would... I am still thinking that Vanny and Vanessa are the same. Okay, this is just my opinion. But I think that she, through the night, was supposed to become Vanny, and that's why we don't trust her at the end. Like, first she would be like, we will be helping you, Gregory, and she will be like helping with us, and she will be with us, and then she would be against us. So yeah, what about if I'm going to tell you that this video will have a part 2 where we look at unused things from the game files and some things that I found very interesting that weren't used. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know a thing that you wanted to see in this game, because, you know, because if Steelwool knows that this game was changed so drastically and we know about it because of the trailers and unused things from the game files, which we are going to take a look at next time, why don't they just, you know, tell us the original story? Maybe something went off in the background. This is, I think, what happened with the FNAF movie, and I think that the story of the FNAF movie was changed, but it is still not in the production. So yeah, and it is kind of sad that the story got changed so much, but what can we do about it? Maybe in the upcoming book, the files for Security Breach, this question will be answered as to what was supposed to be originally in the game. And I really hope so. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Part 2 coming soon, and I will see you next time. Bye.